Hello again, Whiskey Whippers and Spirit Tippers. 1-1 here again, and we got another one for you today. Today we have another flight fight going on. It's going to be all about the Portwoods.
Let's get it on!
Today we have the GlenDronach Portwood that is 10 years old, finished off in Portugal port pipes. We have the GlenMorangie 12-year-old, Quinta Rubin, finished off in a ruby port, and we have the GlenMorangie 14-year-old finished off in a ruby port. So I was just going to do the 12 and the 14, and I was like, you know what? The GlenDronach is pretty close right there with it, so why not throw that in and see what's what. They're all. I'm not really going to throw the prices in because prices are so regional on these. I will say that the kind of funny thing is, as the youngest one, the GlenDronach, the 10-year-old, is going to be probably more expensive than the 12 and the 14, wherever you find it. It's a little more rare, a little harder to find, and it's GlenDronach. It's just going to be a little more expensive. That's just what it is. But today we're going to find out which is the best one out of the three, at least in my opinion. Will it be the Quinta Rubin 12 or 14 or the GlenDronach 10? Time to find out 10, 12, or 14, which one is the most flavorful. So I had the giant tamer pour these. I have no idea. This is a total blind flight fight. I have no idea which one's in which. So let's get to smelling. Oh boy, and the gray dot. This is just deep cherries, black cherries. Oh, just deep, dark fruits. Maybe a little bit of honeysuckle, but just sweet, deep fruitiness and sweetness. Yeah, just sweetness. These are all going to be pretty sweet, but boy, this one's right out of the gate, just dark berries and sweetness. Oh, with some honey on there and maybe just a pinch of pepper, just a pinch. I mean, not very much. This is all about the sweetness in this one. All right, gray dot, super sweet, super sweet. All right, DJ with one. Now this one's got a little bit more of a bite, a little bit more of a tartness to it. Oh man, almost more of a dark savoriness to this one. This smells amazing. Oh yeah, there's a deep dark savoriness to this one. Almost like that leather note that you get sometimes. Oh man, there's some like dark plums and figs and raisins on this one too. Just the darker fruits. But definitely more of a savoriness than this one. That one's more of a lighter fruitiness. Man, on the smell so far, this one smokes it. That's amazing. Let's see, number 3, just the clear Glencairn. That's funny. This one, this has got to be my mind playing tricks on me, but this definitely seems like right in the middle of these two. At first, though, my first pick. Like the first thing that popped in my head is it was more like the first one. So that tells me with the depth and the density, I have no idea. But just first guess, just first smell right out of the gate, I would say that these two are the Quinta Rubins and the DJ glass is the GlenDronach. And if I had to guess, I would say this is the 14 in the clear and this is the 12. Oh man. Actually, I want to say that. Wow, that's so close. I could be totally wrong. One of these could be the GlenDronach, but I almost want to say this is the 14 in the gray, and this is the 12 for some reason. I want to say the 12 GlenDronach, just right out of the gate, pulling it right out of my backside. 12 Quinta Rubin, GlenMorangie, 10 GlenDronach, 14 Quinta Rubin, GlenMorangie. Just out of my backside, just on smell. Well, these were all poured about 15 minutes ago, so let's get into that taste. Slunge-va. Definitely getting that rich barrel, that ruby flavor out of the barrels. I'm definitely getting the flavor of that. Fruits, dark fruits, sweet. And there's definitely some honeysuckle in there, but again, those cherries, like black cherries, maybe a little bit of red apple. Man, now that I taste it and go back on the smell, I'm really getting a lot of that red apple on this one. That's really good. Just a fruit bomb explosion in this one. Got to mix the water in between. Oh, smelling this is just, oh boy, that is just deep and dark and dense. Cherries and plums and raisins and figs. Oh, see how the taste is. Gross. Again, those raisins. There's like this savory little bit of that leather note on there. Oh, this one's got my mouth watering. Whoa, so far smell and taste, this one's definitely going to the next round, I think. This is amazing. I really like this one. But yeah, just a deep, dark, dense savoriness to that one. Alright, the clear glass. Let's see how this one rates. This one has a little bit of, this has that little bit of that denseness too, and it has more of a fruity explosion behind it. Apples, grapes, more of like a green apple than a red apple though. You can even get a little red apple in there, just an appley type of smell. Almost a baked apple, maybe that's what it is. It's almost like a baked apple. Sweet cherries, fruits. There's a little bit of that, ruby port. You can tell the barrel on here. You just get a little bit more of a barrel finish on here. I like that. Oh man. Let's taste it. Cheers. Cherries and fruit tarts. A little bit of almost a root beer type flavor in this one, which is weird. Oh, yeah, it's almost like a root beer flavor. Just bordering on black licorice. I hate black licorice, but like it's almost leaning in that direction, but just stops at like the sweetness of root beer before it gets there. That's pretty good. And the fact that it does stop right before that, it's like you get all the flavors you would like and then stops before that aftertaste and all the bitterness. Because there is no bitterness. This is all about the sweetness. This is really good. Wow. Well, to go into the next round, this one for sure is going to make it. We need to do a quick little taste off of these two. It'd be funny if these two aren't the Quinta Rubens, but I'm guessing that these are the two Quinta Rubens. No idea, but that's what I'm guessing. That's just a light white grape, red apple, really fruity. It doesn't have, this one has a little bit more of that mustiness, funk on the back, just a little more of that savory depth, where this is just more of a light fruity explosion. Give this one more sip. Cheers. This one just has more of a depth to it. This one's really good as well. They're all really delicious. I love all three of these. It'd probably be easier if I did these two to say which one I like, but this one's just a lot closer. This one, the Gray Dot, is just, it's light, fruity. On a hot summer day, just pour this one, kick it back, just nice, light, easy. But if I'm going for depth and a little more flavor, definitely going for one of these two. All right, the DJ. Oh man, again, just that dense, deep, dark, rich flavor. Or smell, aromas. Like mahogany wood almost. Just that depth, deep, dark flavor. Just the wood influence. Again, those deep, dark figs, berries, black cherries. Just a deep, dark, dense richness to this. That's really good. All right, let's give this one another smell. This one's nice because it's like it leans towards that deep, dense richness of this one, but then kind of kicks back and also has like the fruity, flavory, savoriness of this one. So this one is right in the middle, whichever one this is, which would make me think. The middle, I guess, would be the 12, and I'm kind of feeling like this might be the 12, the Quinta Ruben 12. Boy, this has just a nice mixture of both. This is really good. I'm not sure what this is, but this is delicious. It's just a nice little balance of just everything you want. Just a nice little cherry, that ruby finish on the oak. You're getting those barrel tannins just enough, but not too much that it's overpowering. Really, really good. I don't want to get palate fatigue here. I know coming right on top of each other, one on top of the other, is going to be getting close to the end there. Trying to keep the water going and keep it even. Oh man, the smell on this though, those just deep, dark, black cherries and figs. And, like that little bit leather mustiness. I don't know. This could be the Quinta Ruben. Well, I can tell you all three of them are absolutely delicious. This one is a little bit deeper. This is just a nice blend in between them. It is so close. Well, if we're going for the nose, it's this one, but the flavor, oh, it is just, I mean, that is neck and neck. It's by a nose. Man, I've been leaning this way, but this one is so just nice. Boy, that is either one, either day. You're not going to be disappointed, but if I absolutely have to push one on to the next round, oh, it's so close. I'm just coming right here, but at the last second, we just got to roll with the DJ with one. This one, I mean, it edges it out. I mean, I don't know. This could be any one of the three, but I think the flavor-wise, it's like too close to call. These are both delicious in their own right. It's like whichever flavor you want for that time. The flavor's too close to call. So I think what just pushes it over is the nose on this one. It's just the nosing, you know, smelling. It's half the pleasure. I mean, it's half the fun and really enjoyable. I mean, it's not that this one smelled bad either. God, I mean, I'm about ready to switch back to this one. It's that close. But we're going to go with this one. DJ with 1-1. This is going to be the winner today. Like I said, any given Sunday, that could definitely switch up. But let's find out which is in which glass. You probably already know because in editing, I'll probably let you know already. But for me to find out, let's see which one she put in which. All right. For a winner, we called it. The DJ was the 10. The Portwood GlenDronach 10, bringing it home for the win and the victory. Very nice. I like this. I had a feeling this one is so good. Absolutely delicious. And it's no surprise for me because GlenDronach's my favorite distillery. I mean, I've absolutely loved every single one of their flavors I've tasted. So as far as I'm concerned, if you like the sweeter whiskeys, and maybe some of the sherry-flavored whiskeys, GlenDronach, you're never going to go wrong. You're really not going to go wrong with GlenMorangie either. I love the GlenMorangies, but the GlenDronach, they just kind of bring that little something extra. So the GlenDronach 10 Portwood was first. It's the clear glass that was second. Called that kind of too. The clear one was the 12. I had a feeling. Number 2, GlenMorangie 12. Coming in a second. And of course, that means that coming in at a very close third, don't get it twisted, a very close third was the GlenMorangie 14. Not too shabby, nothing wrong with it. It's weird that I could kind of tell. I mean, obviously I've spent my time with all three of these. But yeah, the flavors, although very close, I mean, there is a distinct difference, and you can tell. And it's funny how the 14 is actually a little bit lighter and fruitier than the 12. The 12 brings a little bit more of a dense darkness, more of a richness, and just more of a full flavor, I think. More of a boldness, where again, this is lighter and fruitier. But if you really want the deep, dark, dense, bold flavor, it looks like for today, it's going to be the GlenDronach Portwood that brings it home. So thanks for checking out another video. Glad you guys did it. Obviously, we got so many more coming down the way. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe, hit that bell so you'll know when the next one comes out. So you guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of the week. And until we see you next time, cheers.